welcome to the Doll Circle, and thank you so much, Playmates Toys, for sending me these 4 dolls today for free to share with all of you. If you're not familiar, Miraculous is an animated series that is now actually on Netflix. I started watching on Netflix, and it's been out for a little while now, a few years, and different toy brands have picked it up, but right now Playmates is currently making the fashion doll version. These are for ages 4 and up. There are multiple characters available in this line, and I'm going to show you each one and kind of talk about the Miraculous cartoon a little bit. Now we're going to start off first with, of course, Ladybug. She is the main character. Her name is Marionette, but when she transforms, she turns into Ladybug, the Miraculous Ladybug. And here's the first one. Here's the packaging. I love the artwork on this. It's so pretty. Here, I'll flip it over so you can see a little bit better. Those are all the different characters. I wonder if they are making a Marionette in basic form, because I have seen that doll before they've had her out, so I wonder if they're gonna do one like that. Like I said, they only gave me 4 of them, so I don't know if that's a 5th doll or if that's just for the art on the box purposes. Now each of the characters has their Miraculous, like their what they use to transform in the show. I don't want to ruin if anybody hasn't watched the show, but what they use to transform with, and then as they are in their transformation, they start beeping, flashing either her earrings or like Cat Noir's ring will start flashing, and that's when their Miraculous is getting a little bit more weakened, and then they're gonna transform back into their normal selves. So it's kind of a cute transformation, turn into superhero type of scenario. Kind of reminds me a little bit, that's why I'm wearing my Sailor Moon outfit, a little bit of Sailor Moon, where they, you know, have the music and they transform and they put their mask on and kind of spin around. So it's almost the same kind of vibe. So I wonder if the people who made Miraculous are kind of like Sailor Moon fans or something. That would be kind of interesting, I guess. I wonder, I didn't Google that. I should have looked that up though and see if maybe they were inspired by that type of storyline, because they're all in school together, these characters, and then some are, you know, superheroes and they transform. So maybe I could see that. But Ladybug, like I said, is the main character to the show, and like I said, her real name is Marionette. Then the character that she's in love with is Adrien, but he transforms. He turns into Cat Noir. And I love what they did here. Let me pick up and see if I can get his eyes on there. Look at his eyes. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, they made it look really cat-like. And I love his clothing and his suit, his little cat suit and his boots. And when his ring flashes, it's so funny, each little paw will flash as he's getting weak, you know, and it'll go away. That's kind of, thought that was kind of cute in the show. And I love the character of the little cat. Like, it's just so cute. I don't know, I just love the little cat character. He does have molded on hair, which all the other dolls have real hair. I would have liked to have seen real hair on him. But I understand for the purposes of this being more, it looks more like action figure type of doll, not like play doll. Like, I don't know if that's the right way of describing it. It looks more like an action figure in my opinion. So I see why they probably did the molded on hair. Plus in the cartoon, here I'll flip it over, he's got that PC chunky look, and that's hard to do with real hair unless they put a ton of product. So I like how they made it molded for that instance where they wanted to keep his hair looking chunky. But like I said, I would have preferred to have real hair. And now this is Rena Rouge. Oh my god, I never can say it right. Rena Rouge. Words. And she's the fox inspired character, and I think this is this our friend Allie, is it? I'm gonna try to hopefully remember everyone's names. Allie is her friend. So yeah, this is Rena. I love the coloring to it. I love the ears. I love her hair color. It's really cute on this one. Kind of gives me like a Pokemon vibe a little bit with this character. And like I said, this is Rena Rouge, and that's her little like tail like symbol. I think it's supposed to be a tail. Now this character, I just love her name. This is Queen Bee, also known as kind of like the mean girl Chloe on the show. Like, I used to say Chloe, I don't know, is she kind of the, yeah, she's kind of the mean girl, because she wants to be with Adrien, and she's like constantly getting in the way of Marionette being able to talk to Adrien and stuff. So yeah, but I just loved her name Queen Bee. I was like, getting that Beyonce inspiration of the name there. I love it. I love her coloring. I love her blonde hair. I love her smirk on her face, because she is kind of like the mean girl, the bad, like the, not the villain, because obviously the villain is the, oh gosh, I forgot his name already, Mothman, where he sends out his little moths, and then when Miraculous catches them, when the Ladybug catches them, and she turns them back into butterflies and puts them out there, and she's like, oh, he's like, I'll get you guys. So it has like, it's so funny, I'm going on my rant here about the show, but it kind of is like the stereotypical, like, the bad guy wants to get the powers or the Miraculous, you know, from the people, the superheroes, so then he's bad, and he turns all his butterflies into moths, the moths turn into different villains, and then they try to get the Miraculous from them to send back to him. I mean, it's a scenario that we've seen many times in many cartoons and TV shows, but the way that they do it is very cute. I love the very bright flash of the art, is very pretty in the design. So it's cool to actually have dolls and action figures and pieces to go with the show. So I like what Playmates is doing with it. Now all of their masks are molded on. Their clothes are cloth and velcroed on the back. So I'm going to open up one of these right now. We're going to go talk more detail about the dolls themselves. I just want to show you all of them in the packaging, so when you're out at the stores, you know what you're looking for and know what's out there and available. But I just love the little bee. The queen bee is so cute. But I love her character. I love her, like, she's not, again, the villain, but she's like, I don't know, the mean girl at school. So it's just, I don't know, it's cute. All right, let's open up Ladybug. So I've got her out of the box, and honestly, I'm so impressed. Look at this articulation. Like, she can fully sit. She can rotate her legs all the way around. I mean, she's a superhero, so she needs to be able to jump around. If you watch the show, she does swing off of things, fly around. She has articulation in the elbows. Even though, oh, she has plastic on her wrist. I didn't even notice that. But her wrists are bendable. And look, her arms can go up and, like, she's very, and then look, she can, like, pivot at the hips as well. Like, very much a lot of her, oh wow, she has full rotation at the neck, so she can even look up. That, I'm impressed by this. Like, that's really, really good. I love the color of her hair. Very vibrant, very blue, very much true to the show. The only thing, like I said, I don't like is the mask is not removable, and I would have liked it to be removable because, let me see here. Yeah, look, she can take off her outfit and you can redress her, but she's always wearing her mask. So look, you can redress her, but she's always wearing the mask. Oh, that's kind of a shame. See, that makes me sad. I would have liked to have a removable mask so that you could change your outfit. Oh, well, I guess, like I said, this being a Playline doll, you wouldn't want to do that, but me as a collector, I would love to have, like, changed her outfit. Shoe-wise, they're very basic, like little boots that just slip right on. But like I said, I'm really sad about the not taking the mask off. Because she's so cute and so poseable. I would love to put her in different outfits. But I guess if they do a marionette version of her, then you would buy that doll so you could change her outfit. Maybe that's what it is. That's probably what it is. I do like the little Ladybug earrings, which on her, each spot flashes as she gets weaker, like her Miraculous. So that when all of them stop flashing, she knows, she's like, oh no, I'm gonna transform back. I have to run back and hide, you know? So that kind of is like her, like, indicator. Her face is cute though, very much animated and looks just like the show itself. Now, if you're not familiar, she swings around off of her, it's basically a yo-yo. It's a yo-yo. Off of her yo-yo, which looks just like it does from the show. And then my favorite is her little Miraculous. Look how cute this little one is. Look at you. Oh my gosh, so adorable. Looks just like the one from the show. I absolutely love it. I think this is so cute. I love this little pet so much. I just love her. Like, honestly, I'm really surprised for being a Playline doll how much I really enjoyed this doll, and the articulation, like I said, is just really amazing to me. Like, it's just really good to articulate. She is a little loose in the limbs, but I think a lot of it's that's her outfit pulling her leg back and stuff. But she's definitely very flexible, and I like that because if you are giving this to a child to play with, they would want to do the positions of the doll from the show. And on the show, she of course has her yo-yo. Just gonna call it a yo-yo, that's what it is. You know, and spinning it around and flying off of things and stuff. So I definitely can see this working very well for that. Yeah, interesting. Wow, I didn't think I was gonna be so wowed by this Miraculous line. So comment below, let me know what you think of Miraculous and the doll line by Playmates. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed by the articulation. It's really, I was surprised by that. I was like, oh, being a Playline doll, like, how will it see? Pretty good. How will it seem? And it was pretty good. So make sure to check all the links in the description below for my social media, all of my podcasts and other stuff that I do. It's like a lot, I know, I'm sorry. So if you're not tired of seeing me, click the links below to hear us on our podcast and to watch me on Hunting Nostalgia with my friend Nick and so much else. And also, like I said, thank you so much, Playmates, for sending me these for free today to share with all of you. Bye guys.